Look at your hand. That gold ring has a story almost no one knows. It isn't just ancient, it is older than the Earth itself. Before oceans, before dinosaurs, before Earth even existed, gold was already being created among the stars. But gold wasn't born on Earth. It was forged inside some of the most extreme places in the universe. When these giant stars reached the end of their lives, they collapsed into incredibly dense neutron stars. Then, they finally collided. In a fraction of a second, one of the most powerful events in the universe was born. In that incredible explosion, new atoms of gold were created. The gold we treasure today began its journey right here. For billions of years, those tiny atoms drifted across space, becoming part of the cloud that would one day create our solar system. Then, gravity took over. The same cloud slowly collapsed, forming our sun and the worlds around it. Among countless worlds, one small planet began to form. It would eventually become our home. But Earth's surface was never where most gold was meant to stay. Almost all of it was pulled deep into the planet. But if gold sank into Earth's core, why can we still mine it today? The answer lies beneath volcanoes. Deep underground, superheated water carried tiny amounts of gold. Over millions of years, those tiny traces became rich gold deposits. Finding gold is like solving a giant puzzle because from the surface, almost nothing can be seen. Before a single excavator arrives, geologists spend years searching for clues hidden beneath the ground. So, if gold is hidden underground, how do engineers know where to dig? They start from space. Next, they search for invisible clues. Using powerful sensors, they can detect what lies deep beneath the ground. But maps can only tell part of the story. To know what's really underground, engineers have to drill deep into the earth. The rock core is only the beginning. Every sample is carefully tested to reveal whether gold is truly hidden inside. Finding gold doesn't mean you can start mining. First, engineers must design the entire mine. Only after years of research, planning, and testing can construction finally begin. Before a single tree is cleared, surveyors carefully mark every corner of the future mine. The first step is carefully preparing the land. Every meter is cleared according to the engineering plan. With the site prepared, engineers begin building the first haul road, because without roads, nothing else can move. Before any rock can be moved, engineers must drill hundreds of deep blast holes. Each one is placed with remarkable precision. Before mining can begin, engineers carefully fracture the rock. Using precisely timed blasting, they prepare the ground for safe excavation. Now, the real mining begins. For the very first time, the excavator takes its first bucket of ore. Once fully loaded, the ore begins its journey from the mining bench to the processing plant. Every truck follows the same route, bringing freshly mined ore to the first machine in the entire process, the primary crusher. This is where the journey continues. The giant rocks must first be reduced into smaller pieces before they can become gold. The rocks don't break by themselves. Inside the jaw crusher, hundreds of tons of force crush the ore, one cycle at a time. The first crusher is only the beginning. The ore must be crushed again until every piece reaches the right size. Crushing alone isn't enough. Inside the sag mill, massive steel balls grind the ore together with water. With every rotation, the particles become smaller until they form a fine mineral slurry. The gold is still trapped inside the mineral slurry. Now, chemistry takes over. This is where the gold begins to separate from the rock. The activated carbon has captured the gold. Now, the gold is separated from the carbon and recovered as solid metal. After recovery, the gold enters a fully automated casting line. At temperatures above 1000 degrees Celsius, the molten metal is transformed into its very first Doré gold bar. What you've just seen is not pure gold. A Doré bar still contains silver and other metals. The final journey is refining it into investment-grade gold. The journey is almost complete. Inside the refinery, the Doré gold is purified into investment-grade gold, 99.99% pure. Pure gold is more than just a precious metal. It becomes technology, investment, and timeless jewelry, including the ring that started this journey. From the birth of gold, deep within exploding stars, to the ring we wear every day. Every piece of gold carries a story billions of years in the making. This is the engineering behind gold.